Norman wants to drive. No, he stopped. Ball kept going. McDowell with it. Here comes Cooper with a soft layup. Is good. Cooper starting to turn it on. 5-4, 5:13 remaining. Outlet to the near side. Now driving, stopping, posting, rolls off the rim. That was Rashad Williams. McDowell with the board. Coming the other way. McDowell sees room, goes in, double team. McDowell, I think, got sandwiched, fouled. It should go against, I'm going to guess and say DeJuan Connor picked up the contact. DeJuan Corner, I'm sorry. Yeah, he does get it. That's the third team foul on Windsor Forest. Cooper thought about the three. Stutter step, goes in. Holding it up, can't get the fall. And the ball will stay with the Indians. McEachern will inbound. They're down by a point. Sharif Cooper doing what good players do. Now underneath, blocked down. That was, well, let's get that rebound. It's good from number 34. That's Randy Brady. His first 2 points. Indians up 6-5. 5-0, then 6-5. And crosser to Coleman. Coleman dribbling, puts it up, and good on the layup from Marcel Coleman. Windsor Forest brought a sizable crowd from Savannah for this one. Kind of surprised about that. Surprised we don't have more of a vociferous McEachern following. It is Thanksgiving weekend. 3-ball from McDowell skips off. Back to the night. 7-6. We're almost halfway through quarter number 1. Coleman got it shoved down as he tried to put up the shot. 3 Indians there now. A 3-ball from Brady. That's good. And McEachern starting to find a groove. 9-7 Indians. 3:39 remaining. Brady with 5. Sharif Cooper got 4. Drive no good for number 3. That's Williams. Now Cooper tries to drive it himself. And he travels. Turns the ball back over to Windsor Forest. 3:40 left in the quarter. 9-7 McEachern. On a tight battle here from Loving Good Arena here at McEachern High School. This is number 4. That's Michael Caballero. Long 3 off to the left from Bass. Brady had the board. I thought he was going to try to take it himself. Said leaves it for Cooper from 3, and he drops it in. Cooper with 7, 12-7, 3:15 to go. And Cooper, actually that was number 5, Braden Sparks. Tried to steal it. And I think a timeout was called. And it will be a 30-second timeout for McEachern. 3:14 remaining. And the Indians ahead, 12-7 over Windsor Forest. Again, it's Sharif Cooper with 7, Randy Brady with 5. McEachern is part of that record season. They won the City of Palms Classic, Hoop Hall, and the Bass Pro Tournament of Champions title. They had a lot of hardware collected last season. And, of course, did not make the Geico Tournament of Champions in Madison Square Garden because of a host of scheduling conflicts from the players. Kind of disappointed to see that they did not partake of that particular tournament. But still, one of the better teams to come along in quite some time. Well, we're getting back to live action. 3:14 remaining in the first quarter. They work it to number 14, Lawrence Simmons. It's off the front end, but he gets his own rebound, and that kicked off the heel. And it will be a rebound for DeJuan Corner. And a foul away from the basket from, I believe, on, no, I'm not sure who they call that foul on. They called it on Windsor Forest, I'm going to say. Well, anyway, 3 minutes remaining. It's 12-9. And McEachern with the basketball. Long outlet. And got tied up. Coming down hard was Ruckert. However, McEachern gets the ball back. SHARIFE Cooper from three, too strong. Rebound for number 21, Corner. And Windsor Forest will keep it. And it's 12-9 now, favor of the Indians. It was 12-7 prior to that last basket by Corner. This is going to be Simmons from the corner, off the rim. And that's Cooper with the rebound. Cooper leads the break. That's Brady, and it skips off that rim. A very frenetic last couple of minutes. Both teams running and gunning. Norman can't hit. Back to Cooper as we get to the 2-minute mark. Cooper tried to get some room, lost the ball, comes back for it, and will slow up a little bit. And Norman tips it out of bounds. And we're mass substitutions for the Indians. Cam McDowell comes back in. Braden Sparks is in. Ouch. 12-9 Indians. As the Indians work to the baseline now, back out for Brady. Sparks, Cooper on the wing. He'll hoist it. Looks good. Drano. Looks good, is good. SHARIFE Cooper already with 10. 15-9. That gets the fans riled up. Out of bounds. It will go to McEachern. Remember, it was 5-0 to start out with. It's a 15-4 run for the Indians. They're definitely in control right now with SHARIFE Cooper leading the way. And he's kind of the main draw for this one. Cooper trying to bust some ankles. Hard pass. Looking for McDowell. It got tipped. I think it hit the noggin of Connor. And it will go out of bounds. It will be McEachern basketball. A long outlet into the other backcourt for Cam McDowell. 1:18 left. It's a 6-point Indian lead. Cooper to the left. He'll hit. As he got it handed off to him from McDowell. Cooper with an elbow trying to get free. They double team him. McDowell, baseline, coming in. Crosser. 3-ball. Brady runs off. And it'll be a rebound for Bass. And a turnover for Windsor Forest. Bass couldn't hang on to it. And McEachern inbounds with just under a minute remaining. Cooper with it. He'll find McDowell. And McDowell, one-hand pass. Gets it back from Sparks. Thinks about the three. He really wants to take it. There it goes. Drano. 13 points for SHARIFE Cooper. 18-9. 38 seconds remaining. Now trying to answer. There's Windsor Forest and Norman. No. And a rebound. It went to Moore. Gives it to Cooper. Cooper to McDowell. McDowell fakes. Now goes baseline. Bunny hops this way. Lost the ball. Simmons comes up with it. Trying to get a break going. Simmons to the near side for Norman. He's in the corner. McEachern rotates. And they force Norman to step on the line with 16 seconds remaining. Great defense. Braden Sparks, the senior guard. Coming in for the Knights, it's number 3, Rasha Williams. He will replace Norman. And a 30-second timeout is called by Windsor Forest. 16.2 seconds remaining. We'll keep it here. 18-9, favor of the McEachern Indians here on the SUVTV.com. I'm John Morgo. Thank you very much for sticking around with us as we've had some pretty good basketball for the first two games. A close game between Central Gwinnett and Trinity Christian. Miller Grove, not so much with Grace Christian. Pretty much took them out to dry. And now this one between McEachern and Windsor Forest, a 9-point lead. As we get back to the final 13 ticks, McEachern will get the ball to start the second. It's going to be, let's see what Cooper, he's got it. They want him to have it. He drives and can't get the layup. And it will be Windsor Forest as time expires. First quarter in the books. McEachern 18, Windsor Forest 9. We'll be right back. You're rolling with the SUVTV.com. And welcome back to our second quarter of action between McEachern and Windsor Forest here on the SUV TV. McEachern answers a 5-0 run from Windsor Forest. 18-9, SHARIFE Cooper already with 13 points for the Indians. And it's McEachern's basketball on the alternator. Cooper dips to a cutting Sparks, and it got knocked out of bounds. Good block there for Windsor Forest. I want to say that was Bass who tipped it out. McEachern will keep it. Long outlet, stolen, but it goes right to Sparks. He feeds Cooper. Cooper had it blocked, and then getting the hand on it was corner. Now Windsor Forest goes the other way, trailing and cannot quite get control of the basketball. Was Coleman as he went up. Back to McEachern, reeling it in. Now Cooper lets his man go by. Now Cooper will dribble out, feed McDowell. McDowell backs out to Cooper. Cooper into the corner for Sparks. Sparks back to Cooper, and I think McEachern's going to settle this one down just a little bit. 7:18 remaining. Sparks dishes, finds McDowell from three, kicks off the heel. Well, you saw interesting play there. As you saw, as we get back underneath, Bass with it, and he'll kick it out. There's a three attempt from Simmons, no, and Cooper with the board. You saw that outlet pass to McDowell. Sparks looked like it was going over his head, but that pretty much fooled everybody, because really where that was going was Sparks. Now underneath, Moore trying to get free, runs off. And Moore fighting for the loose ball. There's a foul. I think Moore got the basket to drop. He did. It's 20-9. And the contact is going to get charged to number 21, Corner, his second. And Moore with a conversion. It's good. 21-9. We have 6:32 remaining until halftime. Long range shot won't fall for Corner, and he's got 2 points. And it's Cooper with the ball bringing it up. Now Sparks from three, yes. First basket for Braden Sparks. And it looks like McEachern's girls team has just arrived at Loving Good Arena, fresh off their Beauty and the Beast victory a little bit earlier tonight. There's a layup that's good for Coleman. He's got 4, 24-11 now. That was the first points for the Indians this quarter. 5:45 remaining until halftime. Moore with it. Moore back to Cooper. Cooper bounce pass to the opposite side. There's a good shot from number 0. That's Israel Palmer. Tried to run the outlet to Coleman. Stolen. Back to McEachern. McDowell can't get a shot up, but they'll alternate. And it'll be Windsor Forest basketball. So Windsor Forest gets the ball back. 24-11. Dribbling slowly is Coleman. Now they try to feed Bass underneath with a left hand. It doesn't fall. Foul charged. I think that's going to go against Moore. That'll be 3 on Bobby Moore. Remember, he got those 2 quick fouls, had to take a seat. Now he picks up his 3rd. Jim is silent as Bass makes his first shot. Bass, a freshman, but a very talented one. Coach Aaron Clark says he's got a lot of potential. Missed that second one, though. And it'll be McEachern's basketball. This is Cooper bringing it up. And he'll be guarded by Norman off a screen. Cooper tried to dribble it behind him. Norman's there feeding Coleman. Coleman had it tipped away from Sparks. Sparks the other way. Tip from behind. Guess who's there? Now Bass feeding Corner. Couldn't get it. And that's how you dunk. That's Bass with the dunk. He's got 5, 24-14. Windsor Forest hanging around. Cooper from 3, but that's an air ball. Goes straight the other way. Layup. Oh, look at that, Bass. And here comes the basketball, and it almost in my face. Bass pounded it home. 24-16. And they cut it to 6 to 8 points. Does Windsor Forest. It looked like McEachern was going to run away with this one. But now Windsor Forest proving they're not going to go down quietly. I figure they're undefeated as well. Loser of this one will pick up the first loss of the season. And that will be Brady underneath. He'll be fouled. And I think that's going to be Norman with the foul, his first. .353 remaining. And that's in there. So Brady with his 6-point. Brady with one more. It's up, and it's good. All right, Brady with 7. 26-16, back to 10-point lead for the Indians. Bass is going to back it out. Norman wants to drive. There he goes. Floater. It's off to the right. Trying to get that stick back, and it's going to be Bass who gets it in. Well, that's what Bass gets for hanging around. Gets those 2 points back to an 8-point lead. 26-18. Cooper will drive. He'll get it. He'll be fouled. 15 for SHARIFE Cooper. And that's Curse with the foul. That's 3 on Curse. 28-18. Cooper with the conversion. Yeah, he got it the hard way. 16 points now for SHARIFE Cooper. It'll be Windsor Forest basketball, 3:20 remaining. Here's Windsor Forest. There's a shot. It's going to be short to the right. That was Simmons. Whistle. It will stay with Windsor Forest. Now on the inbound, Bass with a finger roll. It's good. And Bass with 11. 24-20 now. Well, they got Bass with 13. I do not have Bass with 13. I have him with 11. So which means I'm going to have to check that out. And I think somebody got teed. Somebody on Windsor Forest got teed up. Oh, that explains it. 29-20. So Windsor Forest picks up a tee as Cooper can't hit. Well, the technical is going to be on Jamon Lennon. And Cooper can't hit either one of his foul shots. Well, actually, no, he made both of them. I'm sorry. 17. So Cooper with 18 points already, 31-20, 2:53 remaining. Short on that 3. Now, trying to get some offense generated. There's a shot from Lonan. It's good. Makes it 31-22. McEachern with the basketball. This is McDowell. McDowell will take it himself. Left side good. 33-22. The layup won't go. There are bodies everywhere. Surprisingly, no one got hurt. Cooper will get the basket. That's 20 points for Cooper. 35-22. And Cooper got a shot for one more. The foul will be the first foul on Bass. 2:10 remaining. Cooper, 21 points now. Cooper is arguably showing off his talent here tonight. Fall-away jumper from Norman, too short. Cooper with the board. 36-22, we're under 2 minutes remaining. Got it to Sparks, but Sparks shuffles his feet. And we're going to get a little bit of a slowdown moment here. 36-22. This is Norman in the back. Norman with it. Takes the three. Drops it in. Well, Shamar Norman with 6 points. He's averaging 16 a ball game. Again, he's at 6 right now. As Cooper goes down the lane left side, can't do anything with it. And it goes off to the left. Sparks on the inbound. Finds Cooper in that corner. Cooper always dangerous when he gets it. Here he comes. Couldn't get it in. Ball is being tipped around. Brady comes up with it. Brady still trying to get somebody in there. Blocked from behind. But that's a foul on Bass in the block. And Brady to the line. Brady's first is good. And Brady with 8. Second one good as well. So Brady with 9. 38-25. One minute remaining. Let's see what Windsor Forest can do here. They go to Norman. Norman puts it up, but it went to the right. Another rebound for McEachern. Lob it up is good. That was Cooper. 23 points for SHARIFE Cooper. 39 seconds. Clock was still going as Windsor Forest didn't quite bring it in cleanly. They got to redo it. Now Bass. He's going to, no, I thought he drove, but Cooper tipped it up. Trying to cut the other way was Simmons, but the stop ball kept going. 40-25, 21.4 remaining. Bounce pass underneath, left side, good. That was Lonan, and he's got 4. 40-27, closing moments of the half. And Cooper will bring it up. Cooper's played the whole ball game, and it shows for the Indians. Now Cooper stutters, left side, it's good! 25 points for SHARIFE Cooper as Windsor Forest tries to prove how high they can get a shot up. We're at halftime, folks, and McEachern, led by SHARIFE Cooper, up 42-27 over the Windsor Forest Knights. We'll be right back with more here on the SUVTV.com. And welcome back to the final half of today's triple header, Holiday Hoops Giving. It's 42-27 McEachern behind an incredible first half by SHARIFE Cooper. 25 points for the Auburn commit. He almost outscored Windsor Forest by himself. As we get ready for the final half of action. Thank you very much for riding with us here on the SUV TV. I'm John Morgo. Another great weekend of showcase basketball about ready to wrap itself up. I think we're going to have the second part of the Naismith Tip-Off Classic, Atlanta Hawks Classic next week from Norcross. I think it's next week. It's either next weekend or the following weekend after. Not really 100% sure off the top of my head. But we're in it. Whenever it is, we'll have it for you right here on the SUV TV. Again, appreciate everything. Holiday Hoops Giving will still be going on at Holy Innocents, so you can swing over there and check that out. Some good matchups still to play. It'll go on for a couple more hours. As here we are from Loving Good Arena. What more can SHARIFE Cooper do? Almost beating Windsor Forest by himself, 42-27. Again, 25 for Cooper, 9 points for Randy Brady, 3 points for Bobby Moore, 2 for McDowell, and 3 for Sparks. And for Windsor Forest, they are paced by Dante Bass with 11. As we're back to live action, it'll be McEachern basketball. Coleman's got 4, Norman with 6, Lonan with 4, and Corner with 2. This is McDowell. He want to set a screen, and here's Cooper lobbing it to McDowell. Take a 3 from the corner, drop it in. McDowell's got 5, and now it's 45-27. 7:30 remaining here in quarter number 3. Windsor Forest in the black. Can't really tell from our angle, but they have green numbers, white trim. And McEachern white with blue numbers. Floater from Norman goes to the left. Tipping underneath. It will be out of bounds to McEachern. And it will be Indian basketball. Long outlet pass for Brady. And Brady with 9. Now here's Cooper. And he got fouled as he went in. That's an arm foul. It's going to be on Norman, his first. Windsor Forest got a couple players in foul trouble. Curse with 3. Orner's got 3. Lonan's got 2. And he's also got a technical. Cooper to the line. And there's 26. 46-27. It's a 19-point edge for the Indians. And we have a lane violation on McEachern. So they'll not take that last one. As Lonan will inbound for the Knights. Now McEachern playing a little bit of a press. Here comes Cooper from behind to tip it away. Stays in bounds. Got it to Norman. He buries the 3. And that's 9 points for Norman. 46-30, 6:44 remaining. Now going in. Oh, it was taken from Brady, but he's able to get it back and put it in. And Brady in double figures with 11. Norman from 3. From that same area. Couldn't hit that one. Got the steal. Norman trying it again off to the left. And that should be on, I think that's going to be on Rasha Williams, his first. It'll be McEachern's basketball. Second team foul on Windsor Forest here in this half. As we wait now, trying to get this game going. There we go. It's tipped away, coming the other end. Oh, Cooper, what a defensive play. And we have a downed McEachern player. Slow to get up after that steal. Now they help the man up. Looked like that was Brady slow to get up. So McDowell will inbound right near our broadcast position. Dow leaves it in for Cooper. Cooper, here comes Brady. Stuffed on the glass. Here comes Windsor Forest. And that's McDowell with the block, denying Lonan. Goes back to McEachern. Now, Cooper, right side, can't get it in. Puts it up. That's not going either from Moore. Moore hasn't really had much of an offensive touch today. Here's McDowell. 3-second violation on McEachern as McDowell goes down. 5:41 remaining. 48-30. Lonan will inbound. Oh, he threw it. Looked like he wanted to go to Coleman. Coleman wasn't where he was supposed to be. Cooper from the corner got blocked. And it goes into our SUV TV standard, and it'll go back to Windsor Forest. Back to Windsor Forest. 48-30. Trying to inbound it. Again, McEachern shows a little bit of a press. Breaking it is Williams, and Williams with the ball, guarded by Cooper. Bounce pass to the post. Turnaround is good. That's Curse, his first 2 points of the day. Curse had 242 rebounds in the region schedule for Windsor Forest last season up over in Savannah. Driving, putting it up, and good. Dipsy doing for Cam McDowell. He's got 7. Back to 18, 50-32. Into the left side corner. Curse is short. And Brady with the board. Brady stops. He's got to get rid of it. Lazy pass. Easily stolen. Now hard throw on a baseball pass as Williams was going down. Windsor Forest can't control it. And it'll be back to McEachern. 50-32 for the Indians. And another steal as Windsor Forest gets in front of a passing lane. Cooper was all alone underneath, waiting for somebody to come so he can get contact. Does get the contact, does not get the shot. And the contact courtesy of Dante Bass, and Cooper slow to get up. He got seated, now back down, and this is going to, here comes McEachern's trainer. 4:27 left in the third. Cooper, he asked the trainer for something, as now Cooper is on his feet. Trainer is going to go to her medicine bag over there in the right behind the bench. 4:27 remaining, and again, Cooper's been everything for McEachern in this ball game. He's got 26 points, and I think they're trying to stick something into his mouth. I think it's his teeth guard, his mouth guard. I think that might be the issue. Anyway, Cooper's going to sit out for a little bit. See what the Indians can do without him. As Sparks to the line. And Sparks' first shot hits the heel, kicks off. Second shot, that's good. And Sparks with 6. 51-32. Windsor Forest, they might have an opening here with Cooper out of the ball game, like on that rebound and putback by Dante Bass, who now is 13. 51-34. You see Windsor Forest turn their defense up a little. Brady's able to get containment, looking underneath for Keith Williams, out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Windsor Forest. Now Cooper is going to head back to where that training area is. You know, might have an issue with his mouth, maybe some bleeding in his mouth, maybe. He's got that towel to his face. So right now, McEachern's just got to hold off Windsor Forest. 51-34. Windsor Forest took a couple of shots. None were good, though they get the rebound back. And Bass with it. He wants to get room, so he'll settle for a fall away and rims out. Ball is underneath. Brady with a nice behind-the-back dribble. Can't put it up, though. And Bobby Moore had it go out of bounds. And it will be Windsor Forest basketball. Curse is going to inbound it. And then now the trainer is still talking with Cooper to make sure he's okay. And we're going to monitor his progress throughout the rest of the evening. Setting up, taking a three from the wing is Coleman. It's left side. Coleman comes in with the rebound, dumps underneath, and unable to get the dunk was Bass, but he will get contact, and it'll be a two-shot foul. That foul will be assessed to Francis Okawusa. You know, that's only the fourth team foul for McEachern this whole ball game. There's only 3 in the first half, and all of that from courtesy of Bobby Moore, as Bass hits his first one. He's got 14. 14 points for Bass, 51-35. Bass with one more, and that's good. So it's now 51-36. 15 points. McEachern will go to Moore. Moore gets up, he can't hit it. Moore gets his own rebound. Ball still being tipped around, and it'll go out of bounds for Windsor Forest. Moore had about 2 shots underneath. And again, it will be Windsor Forest basketball. 3:02 remaining. Cooper back in the ball game. So Cooper back in with 2:58 to go. Let's see what that does to McEachern's offense as Norman puts in a 3 from the left side. 51-39 now. And it's McDowell with the layup. McDowell with 9. Norman with 12. Cooper's going to inbound. Cooper gets it into McDowell right near us. 2:35 remaining, 53-39, 14-point lead. Driving and not able to get the dunk, but a stick back. Good stick back for Okawusa. That was Rooker who tried to drive. 55-39 now. Trying to go to the corner, but Sparks is there to get it over Cooper's head. McColeman back out to Norman. Yes, and Norman is just deadly from 3. He's got 15. 15 points for Norman. And it's 55-42, 10 minutes left in regulation. Norman dishes to McDowell, and McDowell's going to get victimized by a blocking foul. That's going to be on Simmons, his first. Inbounding it will be McDowell. Cam McDowell, he's a junior. And Sharif Cooper, the Auburn commit, he's got it. Left side, good. And a Euro stepped his way in there, but he drove, got it in. It's back to 15. Cooper now with 28 points, 57-42. Norman lets fly another 3, won't fall. Cooper on the break, looking for McDowell, cutting in on the near wing, but too far in front of him. Back to Windsor Forest with $1:35 remaining. Coleman, he'll hoist it, and it's too strong. Rebound, Braden Sparks Driving Cooper off the dish from McDowell. Cooper has hit 30. And it's 59-42. Windsor Forest was driving, but I think Windsor Forest called a timeout. Yep, Windsor Forest called a full timeout with 1:15 to go. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. 59-42, you're riding with the Thanksgiving Shootout on the SUV TV. Back to live action, 1:15 remaining. Here in the third quarter, give and go, stopping, popping, and too short for Lawrence Simmons. Simmons just hasn't been able to do much now. There's a stick in from the left side. That was corner. Hit it from the corner. He's got 4. Now quickly coming the other way. That's good, and that's a foul, and that's 2 more points. And that one on corner, and I believe corner with 4 fouls. McDowell with the points. He's got 11 on the night. 61-44, corner has to take a seat. Curse back in, who's got 3 fouls of his own. And McDowell do a conversion, which he hits. So that's 12 points for Cam McDowell. 62-44. Favor of the Indians. 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Windsor Forest thought they were going to go left side. Now driving in, swimming around, finds Norman from 3. It's shots flat. Rebound, yes! And a foul. That's going to be Curse. He'll pick up the contact and the bucket. Give him 4 on the day. And that foul will be assessed to Okawusa, who's got 2. And Curse with a conversion. It's good. 62-47. Here comes, trying to wet. Yep, there you go. That was Ruckert who was waiting. And he waited until Curse was airborne and landed on him. And like I said, Curse came in with 3. Now he's got 4. Foul shots forthcoming, and Ruckert makes his first. That's his first point of the day. McEachern, again, 32-0 last year, 7-0 so far this season. So that's 40 in just about over, I guess you'd call it a season and a third, as he makes the other one. And he's got 2 points on the day. 64-47, Windsor Forest down by 17. And we see the press for McEachern leaning in and draining it is Bass. That's 17 for Dante Bass. A pretty good night for him. But right now it's all McEachern up by 15 as we're about ready to close the third out. Almost, and it is stolen. Williams feeds Norman, and he got Cooper to foul him. That's Cooper's first. And Norman to the line. Again, I'm flabbergasted that McEachern only had 3 team fouls that entire first half. All of them by 1 player, Bobby Moore. Norman is going to think about it, and it goes. Shamar Norman leads. Well, he's second in scoring with 16. Makes it 64-50. This one, 2 lead, and it's good. Now Norman with 17, and they immediately foul Cooper coming down the line. That's Simmons, 2 on Simmons. And Cooper has a chance to add on to that 30. No, there was a front end of a 1-and-1, couldn't hit it. Closing seconds, let's see if Norman can get a 3 away. He does, it'll count if it's good, but it's not. Glances off the iron. Well, that's 3 in the books. McEachern now up by 13, 64-51. We'll have the final frame after this on the Thanksgiving Shootout as you're rolling with the SUV TV. Fourth quarter about ready to commence. Here from the Thanksgiving Shootout here at Lovingood Arena at McEachern High School. I'm John Morgo. Thanks for riding with us here on our triple header action. Here from McEachern, 64-51. Windsor Forest almost commits a half-court violation on the inbound. That drive is good for Dante Bass. And Bass will get to... Actually, I'm sorry, that was Williams, Rasha Williams with the points. Foul on Moore, that's 4 for him. Couldn't hit the conversion, but they do get the rebound. Norman's shot is blocked. McDowell blocked it. Stays with Windsor Forest with 7:45 remaining in regulation. Reverse layup is good. That's Simmons, his first 2 points. 64-55. Bass tried to force a turnover. Now, it will be McEachern trying to get the inbound. The referee's going to separate the players. Here comes Cooper, and Windsor Forest is going to call a timeout. I'm not sure what the issue there was. Now McEachern will inbound it. Still waiting for the inbound play to come on. And it looks like another technical was called as Cooper hits the shot. This will be the second technical on Windsor Forest. This one probably called on Aaron Clark. Cooper takes another one. .730 remaining as Cooper now with 32 points. And it's McEachern up 66-55. And again, McEachern gets the basketball. They keep possession, driving in. Brady couldn't hit. Comes in for Cooper. He spins, and it's good. That's 34 points for SHARIFE Cooper. 68-55. Immediately trying a 3. Almost got stuck there. Coming back. Another shot for Bass. That'll go. And Bass with 21. 68-57. Back into 11-point lead. And it'll be McDowell going to the line. Foul assessed on Norman, his second. 68-57. Now what? Another technical? Did Sharif Cooper get called for the technical? Well, the T's are flying fast and furious right now. It's another Windsor Forest technical. Again, this one with 6:55 remaining. And this time McDowell will take it. And at this rate, Windsor Forest is not going to have any players left at this rate. So McDowell, now actually, you know what? It's offsetting technicals. Well, that was McDowell. So this is on McEachern got teed. That might have been on Cooper for arguing. And it will be Norman taking the shots. He missed his first one. Norman's second shot is good. That's 18 for Norman. Now a long outlet to Bass. Norman with it. Norman into the corner. Rimmed out. That was Williams. McEachern with it. Cooper tried to juke. Lost the ball. Got it back. Look at those moves from Cooper. Yes! Cooper finally was able to juke and deke and make other incredible moves. And that is going to be the third foul on Lennon. Cooper is due a conversion. And Cooper with the basket. 37 points for Sharif Cooper. Now on the outlet, another three attempt for Norman. Norman's just raining threes down, but you're only down by 13, 71-58. You don't have to go three balling quite yet. You're still in this ball game despite Sharif Cooper. Pounded down by Bobby Moore, and that should be it for Mr. Moore. So that will be it for Moore. He has 3 points, and he leaves with 6:08 to go. And Moore will get a pretty big hand from this McEachern crowd. First shot for Norman, no good. Second one, yes. And so that's Simmons. Simmons makes one of them, makes it 71-59. Now, Cooper carries it. He got bumped. Foul by Curse, and I think Curse is done. Curse will foul out with 5 points. 6 minutes remaining. So both Windsor Forest and McEachern have lost players. And we still got 6 minutes left. And now another technical, I believe, has been called. And Cooper on Windsor Forest. 71-59. So we've had 2 players foul out in the space of 8 seconds, and another technical called on Windsor Forest. And Cooper makes that one. And the one before. That's 39 points. 73-59. SHARIFE Cooper has put on a show and another example of offsetting technicals. So play is getting very chippy. We've had 2 straight offsetting technicals. As Simmons makes one of his foul shots, gives him 4. So after all that, 6 minutes remaining, 73-60. And it will be Simmons to inbound. Simmons finds Rasha Williams. 5:56, 73-60. We've had 2 sets of offsetting technicals in the last, well, basically since this fourth quarter started. Norman puts it up from Hillgrove High School. Sparks tried to save it, but he can't stay in bounds. And it will stay with Windsor Forest. Windsor Forest, they get it into Bass, who's been their big player. 21 points, trying to make it 23, and he does. Dante Bass with 23. 73-62. 5:30 remaining. Sparks with it. Sparks with a spin, drives in, dishes off to number 4. That's Ruckert, out of bounds. And we'll stay with McEachern with 5:20 to go. Still a 9-point game. A lot of time for Windsor Forest. SHARIFE Cooper, yes! And SHARIFE Cooper now with 42 points. 76-62. And I wonder what the record for most points in a ball game for McEachern is. Because right now it's 42. They rip it, and they got a chance for more. Driving is McDowell, layup left side, right side, good. And McDowell with 14. Makes it 78-62. Here comes, oh man, that boom goes way back. Now another boom. Boom, that's how you do it. Ruckert with the boom. And Windsor Forest wants a timeout. 80-62. 4:33 to go. Windsor Forest, a full one. We'll be right back here on the SUVTV.com. Back to live action. Oh, I thought that ball was coming in my face. I was ready for it. Williams trying to feed underneath. They'll go out of bounds as DeJuan Corner tried to get it. And it will stay with Windsor Forest. 80-62. 42 points for SHARIFE Cooper. Now working perimeter. They'll go to Dante Bass. Norman calls for it. Hoists it. Drills it. Well, Norman now at 21. It's 80-65. Cooper with it. Already with 42. Dishes to McDowell. Puts it up. In and out. Rebound for Ruckert. He can't get it. And it'll stay with McEachern as it was tipped out of bounds. 80-65. 3:55 remaining. It's going to get inbounded. They get it into Well, they tried to get it into Brady. Couldn't do anything with it. There's a three from that man, Sharif Cooper. He's up to 45. 45 points for Sharif Cooper. 83-65. Coming in with a soft layup is good. That's corner. And he'll get fouled. One. And the foul, I'm not sure who got. All right, it will be McDowell who got called for it. And corner to the line for a conversion. No, off the front end, but a rebound for Windsor Forest. That's good. And that was number 4, Caballero. His first 2 points, 83-69. Cooper, no! But there's a foul. And Cooper will have a chance to try for 46 or 47. And the foul's on his matching 2, Dante Bass. He had 3. First shot is good for Cooper. 46 points for him. He had 16 in this quarter. Second one, that's good too. 47, 85-69. Can Cooper hit 50? He's got 3 minutes to do it. Long shot from Norman, that's going to go left. And Brady with the rebound. Brady had it stop Ruckert, and they put it to McDowell. Oh, boom! And this gym is getting electric. 87-69, 3 minutes to go. McEachern could go for 100 if they wanted to. Let's see if they want to. While all Windsor Forest do is hit 3. Here comes the basketball. Oh! And Cam McDowell crashes into our broadcast area. And I think she caused... Hopefully we're still on the air after that. Waiting for our producer Niasap to say something. Yeah, she says we're on the air. Are you okay? Okay, because you just got an up-close and personal look at Cam McDowell. Well, she's okay, and Cooper gets fouled. And that foul will be on Coleman, his first, and Cooper has a chance to add on to this 47. Cooper looking for 50. But right now, he's got 2 more shots, 2:51 to go. He's played almost the whole way. Remember, he got hurt in the third quarter, and now he's at 48. I'll tell you who's loving this, Auburn basketball, that's for sure. They're getting a good one. 88-69. Look at that, 48 for Sharif Cooper. He has 1 more. It's up. It's good. 49 for Sharif Cooper, a 20-point lead. 89-69. From the elbow, Norman, that's good. And Norman's got 23 of his own. Cooper with it. Let's see if McEachern decides to go for 100. I know the fans want to see 100. Cooper from Hillgrove, no. But a good rebound. Cooper again. This one's further out. It's an air ball. That one was an air ball. And it'll go back to Windsor Forest. Well, we're about ready to have the last game of Holiday Hoops, giving Pebblebrook and Berkmar. But right here, it's 89-71. Nope, on that shot, and they couldn't hit the rebound. That was Norman trying from outside. Now driving in is Coleman. He'll get fouled, and the clock stops with 2:16 to go. Coleman to the line. Both teams will be in the double bonus, and Coleman misses his first one. Next one, that's no good as well. But hey, Windsor Forest with the rebound. They try to do that extra pass back to Norman in the right coffin corner, and it rimmed out. Little too strong. Another offensive rebound. That got blocked. Ruckert blocked it. Now another block from Ruckert, and reeling it in. Now a long outlet for McDowell. They give it to McDowell. McDowell trying to get in. He has to do a soft touch, and it's too short. Back out for Brady. Now it's going to be Brady's chance to drive in, and yes. Brady has 13, and it's 91-71. with 1:45 remaining, and it'll be Windsor Forest basketball. High lob, and Cooper wants to steal it. Can't quite get there in time. And through the hands of DeJean Corner. And he had an easy look if he could have reeled that one in. We got 100 seconds to go. 91-71. Well, I don't think 100 is going to be in the cards. But let's see if Cooper can get that 50. Cooper, he's going for it here. Got blocked. And Windsor Forest came up with it. It was Norman who blocked it. Trying for a crosser pass. Bass is going to back up, take a long two from the baseline, and drops it. 25 for Dante Bass, 91-73. 1:19 to go. McDowell, little too strong, could not reel that one in. Little too strong for McDowell. Dumps it in. We see a full court press for McEachern. Strong victory for the Indians as it goes into the first row. Back to McEachern. We have 1:08 left. Driving, Cooper, is this it? No, it spun off the rim. I think the fans want to see 50 too. Again, I'm very curious as to what the record for most points in a ball game for McEachern basketball is. Let's see if the record is online. And it's going to go the other way. We'll have some foul shots for Bass. All right, let's see if this is going to give it to me. And it will be Bass to the line. I don't want you to do that. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Ball, all right. Okay, won't give it to me. 91-74, 26 for Bass, now 27, as he made both of them. 91-75. McDowell leaves it. They want to give it in Cooper's hands. Trying to get room for him. Now right side over the basket. Boy, the fans want him to get 50. Back to Windsor Forest. Bass will drive high up the glass. Rebound will go to McEachern. Kristen Willis. Here comes Cooper. That's 51. And the gym erupts. 51 points for SHARIFE Cooper, and a chance for 52. 32 seconds remaining. And he's got a chance for 52. Let's see if he can get it. It's up. It's good. 52 points for SHARIFE Cooper. And he exits to a well-deserved round of applause. To go 8-0, Windsor Forest on this victory over Windsor Forest. Now, more points. Let's see what Brady's going to do. Brady kicks it out. They'll leave it for McDowell. He'll take a three. Yes! McDowell with a three. That's 19 for him. Now, the only thing left is get 100, which they can do if they get one more possession. And that one not good. Here it comes. A chance for 100. There's a foul on Caballero, and it's going to send McDowell to a line with a chance to make it 99. 99 points. And that's something Maxwell Smart would enjoy. First one is good. McDowell has 20. A good game for him. Second one is up. That's good too. Well, they're not going to get 100. They'll get 99. It'll be 99-75 will be your final score. Well, let's see if they can go here. Oh, they missed the dunk. And there's your final. SHARIFE Cooper, 52 points. What a ball game for the Auburn commit. It's McEachern 99 and Windsor Forest 75. Thank you so much for joining us on this Holiday Hoops Giving. I'm John Morgo for my producer Nia Sapp. We appreciate you viewing with us. Turn to the SUV TV. We still got Holiday Hoops Giving from Holy Innocents. So for everyone here, thank you so much.